Hi, I'm Callie from CRK Training. Today I want to give you a few tips for working with a head-shy horse. Whether you just need to do something simple such as putting on the halter or the bridle, or you're needing to give a medication such as a dewormer, the first step to helping a head-shy horse is getting them just comfortable with touch around their head, and then also teaching them the basic response of head down. Now there's two important principles for doing this. The first is understanding pressure and release. So whenever we're doing something that the horse doesn't like, for a head-shy horse it might even just be raising our hand to start to touch their head. As soon as we put that pressure on, whenever we release that, we're going to reinforce the behavior that the horse was doing. So this means if we have our hand up and the horse starts to shake his head and we take our hand back down, we're going to reinforce that head shaking, and the horse is going to do it again because he's learned that it releases the pressure of having our hand there where he doesn't like it. But if we can keep our hand there through the little bit of head shaking, and then when the horse is still, or even better, drops his head a little, and we bring our hand back, then we're going to be reinforcing the horse being still or dropping his head. And you can use this same principle whether it's just touching with your hand, whether it's coming up with a dewormer, or whether it's coming with the bridle. So that's the idea of pressure and release. Now there's another way to reinforce behavior, and that's rewarding the right behavior, and this is positive reinforcement. So this would be if we put our hand up to touch our horse and he drops his head, we give him a little reward. So a simple exercise that you can use to incorporate these two principles with working with your head-shy horse is go to your horse. You can work on this either without anything on his head, or you can have a halter on. If you've got the halter on, you're going to put one hand on the halter and just one hand either as far up the neck as you can get or on the top of his head. You're not going to try to pull his head down, but just leave your hands there lightly, and as soon as you feel him drop his head even a little bit, you're going to reward that. If you are familiar with clicker training, you can use the word good, or you can use a click to help the horse know exactly what behavior it was that you're rewarding, that little dropping of the head. So the basic concept with changing any behavior, including a head-shy horse, is to focus on the good behaviors and make sure that you're always releasing pressure and rewarding that good behavior.